complete a general architecture of collection framework. So we will see all the interface and classes most generally represented or used in case of collection framework. Now, collection itself is an interface. We'll start with the collection. Collection itself is an interface. So collection is interface. So that is why we'll be using blue color collection. Now here this one. First implementation is list. List interface directly extending the collection interface. List is an interface that is extending the collection interface. Okay. Now under list, so here linked list. Linked list is a class. Linked list extending the list interface. Sorry. Linked list class implements list interface. In case of interface, that is implements. So linked list. First, it is array list. Array list. Okay. Array list, we know that it is a class. Whatever there in the red mark, it is class. Whatever there in blue, something like blue, it is interface. So next, linked list implements list. Linked list implements list. So next, vector. Vector class implements list interface. Then we have this is about list, and we know that these two are legacy. Okay. Legacy classes. These two are legacy classes. Next, it is set. So the general definition of a list, we already know that to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity where duplicates are allowed, duplicates are allowed and sorting should be preserved. Okay, sorting should be preserved in the sense the insertion order should be preserved. Insertion order should be preserved in case of list. But what in case of set? To represent a group of individual objects as a single entity where duplicates are not allowed and insertion order doesn't matter. Insertion order doesn't matter. Then we can go for set. Then we can go for set interface. Under set. So now hash set, we have hash set is a class. Okay, that is why we will be using the red color. Hash set. Then linked hash set extends hash set. Linked hash set extends hash set. Then we have sorted set is an interface to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity where duplicates are not allowed and insertion order doesn't matter and element should be inserted in according to some sorting order. Then we can go for sorted set. Sorted set. Sorted set. Navigable set implements, sorry, extends sorted set. Why? Because both are interfaces. Navigable set is also an interface. Navigable set is also an interface. Then we have tree set. Then we have tree set. Then we have tree set. Okay. So next interface is queue. To represent a group of individual objects as a single entity, where the elements are inserted by the mechanism called prior to processing. Okay, prior to processing. Generally, queue follows the order first in first out, but we can change the order according to our requirement. Now, so here queue interface, we have queue interface, then here we do have priority queue, priority queue, and here blocking queue. Then here we have priority blocking queue, priority blocking queue, linked blocking queue. Okay, this is about collection. Okay, so we will see in which version all these things came into the picture. So collection came in Java JDK 1.2 version. Java JDK 1.2 version. So let me mark that. List came in 1.2 version. Array list came in 1.2 version, as well as linked list is 1.2 version. Current stack came in 1.0 version. That is why we call it as the legacy classes, the classes which came from the old generation. Then we do have the set. It is also 1.2 version. Then we have okay, then we have hash set. Hash set came in 1.2 version. Linked hash set came in Java JDK 1.4 version. Then sorted set came into picture in 1.2 version. Navigable set came in 1.6 version, and tree set it is came in 1.2 version. 1.2. So then come to queue. The whole queue concept came in. The whole queue concept. Okay. The whole queue concept. The whole queue concept came in Java JDK 1.5 version. 1.5 version. Okay, this is about collection. Now we will see about map map interface. As you can see, there is no link between collection and map. So next one is map. Map is an interface. Okay, so interface we are representing in the blue color. Map. So under map, hash map, then we do have linked hash map, linked hash map, we have weak hash map, then we do have identity hash map. So what is the general definition of map? If we want to represent a group of individual objects as key value pairs, group of individual objects as key value pairs, then we can go for map. Now if I want to represent a group of individual objects as key value pairs and in some sorting order, then we can go for sorted map. Then we can go for sorted map. Sorted map. So we already know sorted map is an interface. Sorted map. Next, we do have a navigable map. Then we do have tree map. Then we do have hash table. Hash table. The T is the lowercase. T is in the lowercase. T is in the lowercase. Here properties. Is and dictionary. Dictionary is an abstract class. Dictionary is an abstract class. So all these three things, we can consider it as legacy. Okay. Legacy classes. Now we will see in which Java JDK version these things came into the picture. So 1.2 version map came in 1.2 version. Map came in 1.2 version. Linked hash map came in 1.4 version, and weak hash map came in 1.2 version itself. Then identity map came in Java JDK 1.4 version. Identity hash map came in Java JDK 1.4 version. Now, what about this sorted map? Came in 1.2 version. Then navigable map came in 1.6 version. Then tree map came in 1.2 version. Then all these classes came in 1.0 version. That is why we call it legacy classes. Okay, this is all about the general architecture. Okay, the complete general architecture of collection framework.